I forgot to do this while I was actually filming this video, but I tag Justin from Stay Fresh Productions and Vallivon to do this video. If you haven't checked out their channels, I will link them down below. Definitely check them out. Great content. Enjoy. Hey guys, it's Sarah back with Glam Finds, and I was tagged by my buddy LukeisPoe to do this video of a fragrance for each state that I've lived in. And I've only lived in 3 states, so this should be a pretty short video. So I'm going to go ahead and tell you what the fragrance is and why it reminds me of that state. Typically it's because there's something about it that's very reminiscent of something that happened when I lived there, etc. So let's start with the first state that I ever lived in, Florida. So Florida, whenever I go there, I tend to bring this particular bottle with me, but this is more representative of the brand in general, and that's going to be Tommy Bahama Set Sail St. Bart's. Now this particular one smells like a fruit cocktail. To me, the Tommy Bahama fragrances, although very short-lived in terms of performance, are very refreshing. And if you're in high heat, they are the perfect fragrance. They don't get cloying. They're very vacation-like, and they smell really good. You will get compliments. Between this and Tommy Bahama Very Cool for Men, I've gotten a ton of compliments because they smell really good. They're pleasant, and they work really well in high heat summer. I'm still trying to get my hand on St. Bart's for Men because I know that one has more of a coconut note. But I'm telling you, this fruit cocktail thing, I mean, anyone can wear it, but it reminds me of Florida because Florida is very hot, very humid. Performance doesn't matter because in Florida summers, you're gonna be taking a lot of showers and reapplying, so it really doesn't matter. So yeah, this one definitely reminds me of Florida. So Florida, Tommy Bahama, St. Bart's. So the next state that I lived in was Oklahoma. And if you guys have ever been there, they have a very dry state. Oklahoma was the first time I really experienced real tumbleweeds. And boy, was that an experience. So what Oklahoma reminds me of is that dry, cactusy environment. And I feel like you should already know where this is going. Bulgari Man Extreme. It's got the cactus note, it's got citruses, and because of how dry and hot those summers get, you definitely need citruses and like any sort of freshie to give you that refreshing, uplifting spritz. Kind of helps you through the heat, I think. But yeah, the cactus note in here is just really perfect, very Oklahoma-like. And you'll definitely be different because this is not what people there would typically be wearing. I think this one's actually pretty different in general, but I'm actually starting to get good at using this horrific sprayer, but either way, I think this is the perfect scent, and it does remind me of Oklahoma when I wear it. Next. So in my current state of California, the reason this particular one reminds me of it is because when I moved here, I had purchased a bottle of I don't know what kind of perfume. I wasn't really into fragrance, and I'd gotten a bunch of samples. So whenever I would go out at night, I would just carry a little wristlet, and I would put one of the samples in there. And this was back in the day. You guys remember when they still actually used to give you samples, like plenty of them, not just one if you begged? I would keep one of these samples in my bag, and I would refresh throughout the night just because, you know, as I was sweating, you know, you go out, you're having a good time, you do end up sweating a little bit, so it makes you feel good to reapply. I had no idea anything about this. All I knew is it smelled good and it worked for me when it was warm because, you know, you're dancing, you're moving around. And guys, it's Jimmy Choo Man Ice, which you guys already know is an awesome summer fragrance regardless. It smells like iced lemonade. Smells so good. I love the sprayer on that one. It's a really nice fragrance. But this one takes me back. Every time I spray it, it kind of reminds me when I was new here and I was going out and I was wearing this, just spraying it every time I went out. You guys remember when we were allowed to go out? So this is definitely the one that reminds me of California. And I would love to make this list longer, but I've only lived in 3 different states, and you know I'm not gonna make more stuff up. So remember to like, comment, and subscribe. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you on the next one.